Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools. And today is Monday, August 3rd, which means, of course, it's time for, you guessed it, Deals of the Week. Oh, yeah. But before we jump into it, I want to say a big shout out, big thank you to all the guys and gals who subscribe to the channel to get us over the 100K subscriber mark. That's a huge thing for us. And we couldn't have done it with all of you being part of the community. And we really appreciate it. Just wanted to say thank you so much. Anyway, though, not to dally any further, let's jump into these hot and spicy deals. All right, first up, we got the Gearwrench 56-piece 3/8" drive 6-point SAE and metric 120 XP standard deep socket set. There it is on sale for $64.35. This is a great set. I mean, Gearwrench, they're one of the first of the tool truck alternatives. They've got a great reputation. I will say this. I have heard from some people that they're having some issues with some of the ratchets and some of the ratcheting wrenches. If you've had a problem with it, I'd love to hear your comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you've got some of these and you like them, also let us know. We want feedback both ways on that. So anyway, and the 120 is their higher end ratchet. So this should be good to go. It shouldn't have some of the issues of the other ones. I think that's part of the reason why they're moving to the 120 tooth. Just also because people like the finer action on it. All right, next up we've got the Dewalt 20 volt max XR. Now you're like looking at this, it's a tool only, $139. What kind of deal is that? Well, you get free gift with purchase. And the free gift with this is the cordless, when you get the impact driver, you get the 20 volt max 3 amp hour lithium battery tool battery kit free. Now this offer starts on 8/1 and goes until 10/31, so it's going to be going on for a while, but I don't know if it's the supplies may vary kind of thing. Anyway, if you're in the black and yellow and you've been looking for a good impact driver, this may be the pickup that you're looking for. Next up, we've got Bosch, the Bosch Bulldog. This is a very nice, very solid rotary hammer here. It's $199. It too comes with a free gift, and the free gift on this one is pretty amazing. You get the Core 18 volt 33 fluid ounce dry dust collector with HEPA filter. What's that, you say? Well, when you're drilling into this thing and you're drilling into concrete and stuff, you get all this nasty dust. Well, you get this thing for free, plugs into it, and it sucks all the dust away so you don't have to breathe that nasty stuff. That's a heck of a deal right there. This had been on sale, I think, for like $179. That went away, and I was like, oh, bummed. And I saw the free gift with this. That's a stellar deal if you're looking to get into the Bosch line. And even if you're not trying to get deep into the Bosch line, this is a great way to dip your toes into the cordless stuff if you need the rotary hammer. The rotary hammer is corded. So you get this set here, which comes with the battery. It comes with the charger. So now if you need it, if you decide like, hey, I want to try out some of these other Bosch cordless stuff, you already have that set right there. Anyway, just food for thought. Craftsman, we've got the stud finder. I know, before anyone else says it, ding, 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 I'm right here. I know. I couldn't help myself. All right, back to the show. Anyway, the Craftsman stud finder here, its clearance price says view and cart. It's like $9.98. It's just under $10. You get the stud finder, you get the level, and you get the daily max daily. What the hell are daily max? I don't know. Daily max batteries. They sound fantastic. Anyway, I've never had great luck with stud finders. I always use the whole tap and go thing myself. But people have been asking for them. If nothing else, you also get the nice little level with it. Anyway, also, since we're at Lowe's and we're talking about Lowe's, I want to talk about this real quick. This is not a sale price, but this is, I've often said, this is the newer version of the one I talked about before. The Delta table saw is probably the best homeowner grade table saw. If you want to get intro to woodworking, that kind of stuff, fabulous table saw, great fence, just an absolutely great fence. Well, there was a problem when they upgraded these saws or came out with the newer version where there was an issue with the capacitor on the motors, and that shortly after buying it, it just would not turn on. Capacitor would die and wouldn't kick the motor over, and you were done for. Well, I talked to Delta directly. I called them up, got a hold of a contact over there, spoke with them at length about this. They are, not only are they aware of it, they've already moved forward, and they said that they've replaced in store every one that they could find through the inventory system. They've pulled them out. They replaced them. They've got new motors shipping with all the newer ones. If you get one somehow, if like somehow it didn't get picked up in inventory, or you purchased it just before they transitioned out, they said just give them a call. It's covered by warranty. They'll replace it. That said, all the new ones should have the new motors in it, and so you're totally covered, so you should be fine. So this is, again, back up there as my must-buy list if you're looking for a serious table saw to run only on 110 for DIY prosumer kind of use. Next up, last thing we got over at Lowe's, this is going to be a your mileage may vary kind of thing. We've got the Dewalt corded half-inch impact wrench. Now, this normally sells for around $130, and at about 10% of Lowe's stores, maybe it's like 15%, we are seeing this show up for $89.50. That's 50% off of their list price. That's a killer price on a corded impact like this. It's got a good amount of power. It's a good solid tool. You know, when you hear the bear saying that I'm down on DeWalt, it's usually because of the battery system. Their batteries, I feel, are overpriced. They do make some great tools. This is not a bad tool. If you're a DIYer, this is not a pro level tool, but if you're a DIYer looking for some stuff around the home shop, this is a great pickup. Now, over at the Home Depot, first of all, we got some Diablo Blades. Diablo is, everyone knows it. They make great cutting stuff, right? So they got the Diablo Blade here, 2-pack in the 7 1/4 inch. On sale. Oh, go away there. Save $5 for $9.88. So you want to pick those up. Now, also, I called Home Depot after the last couple times saying, hey, where are the tools? And I said, you need to fix this. And they came through big time. So Monday, we got cordless combo kits up to 40% off. I think there's some maybe even over 40% off. Here we go. 47% off. So we got a bunch of rigid stuff. We're going to step through it real quick here. We got a bunch of Ryobi stuff. We even have some DeWalt. They got some great combo kits here. We got the Ryobi rotary. We got the Ryobi recip there. The rigid one-hand recip. We got the planer. You almost never see this on that kind of discount. Router, grinder, impact, multi-tool. And this is the Job Max Octane multi-tool. That is a killer deal right there. Oh, this deal's sold out. Is that killer? It's gone. Sorry. Anyway, we'll just step through the rest of these real quick, and then we will move on. I know a lot of them are sold out. As I said, they're good deals. All right, and moving on here at Home Depot, Milwaukee 150-pound fold-up hand truck. The price here at Home Depot, $29.98. This is not a bad hand truck for anything, but if you're using the Milwaukee system and such, maybe you want to grab it for that. I don't know. I don't think it works exactly with the pack-out system, but it does say Milwaukee in it, which means it's worth that much more. All right, and we got to talk about the Facebook group real quick. It's facebook.com/groups/DoTDotW. Links, of course, are below. And Deza over here in the group found, get this, the channel lock set here for $9.30. That's almost 33% off, or 33% off, because the normal price is $25. You get 2 of these. They're nice. They're big. Here's the deal. So these are, first of all, they're USA made, but there's 2 packs, as I understand it, and one of them is not on sale, and they look identical. The difference seems to be these are stamped right here where it says USA, and on the other ones, it's just engraved and says USA. So that's the difference. If there's some confusion between the two, look for the ones that's stamped. Again, this is going to be store by store, so not every store is going to have it. It's at Home Depot, $9.30. If you're in the big orange store, you got to grab a set of these. All right, now, over at Lowe's, Steve, our buddy from Michigan there, he found these deals. Of course, the Linux stuff we talked about before, but he's also seen some of this Craftsman stuff on sale. Big markdowns, $2, $3, $5. Even the wrenches here at $11. Having some great sales over there, some nice prices. So go and check those out if you're at Lowe's. Look for the yellow stickers. Those are the good deals there. Now, back over at Home Depot, Mark here found that they're blowing out some of the Makita stuff. We got the LXT brushless, and we got the drill driver and the impact. Fantastic prices. I have this brushless driver and or impact, and it's a little tiny beast. I love this thing. So if you're in the teal there and you want to get some extra tools, man, that looks like a good pickup. Make sure to check. These are usually on an end cap, but sometimes they may mix them around. But usually I find these are an end cap, not too far away from where the power tool section is. All right. Also, one quick reminder, we still have the Growler masks on sale. It's $20 with shipping. I don't set the price. This is all done through YouTube, an agreement between Teespring and YouTube, but they allow us to sell these things. If you've got to wear a mask, I mean, trust me, I hate wearing a mask. Oh my gosh. And I try not to do it. But, there's some places these days where, if you want to go to work, got to wear a mask. You want to buy groceries? Guess what? You got to wear a mask. So if you're forced to wear a mask because the government's got their boot on you, at least have some fun while you do it. You pick up the Growler mask. All right. Bosch over on Amazon, recip blades. I'm a huge fan of Bosch bits and recip blades. And at $9.98, wow, for a whole 7-piece recip saw blade pack there, that is a good pickup right there. Look at the reviews on that. Now, also, if you saw my Hex driver, or not Hex, sorry, Torx driver bit set, we looked at a whole bunch of them. I said there wasn't much of a difference. It really is the end result in paying for it. I got to say, and going back and looking at the prices and stuff, this Capri set is fantastic. For the price, this comes out to be less than $1 a piece here on this set. And they work just fine. I thought the build and fit finish quality on them was excellent. And if you're looking for a set, whether you're a pro or a homeowner, on sale down from $35 to $28. Look at that set. That's a great set. I've talked to the folks over at Capri. They did send me a few for testing. I think they're fantastic. I think you got to check them out. All right, still at Amazon, Dewalt Masonry bits. Normally $32 on sale right now for $9.99. That's you save $21. That's a huge sale. If you're looking for some masonry bits, pick these up. That's a no-brainer. Okay, we also got... Now, I want to talk about this real quick. So, we gave away some flashlights on the live stream last night. Were you on the live stream with hanging out with the missus and Jeff and the Cubs and the Labradog and whatnot? Every Sunday, Tool Talk Live from 6 p.m. Mountain to 9 p.m. We go for 3 hours. Why weren't you there? We gave away a slew of flashlights, some power tools. We don't do this all the time, but kind of that celebration thing going, I was in the spirit of giving, as it were. But as it is, I want to talk about the Thrunite here because they've been sending me these, and then Olights, we've been reviewing those also. And when I'm seeing the Thrunite as the bargain version of the Olight, and I really like this version of light from Olight. I think it's this one right here. And these things, they're pretty small. Let me see if I can get a picture with it, in the bottom. They're pretty small. And the benefit of this, what I really like about them is not only are they easy to carry in the pocket, but they've got this cool little clip on it that's like a double reverse bend. And I take it and I can stick it on the end of my ball cap and use it like a headlamp. And I use these things all the time. And I like the Olights because they've got that nice little magnetic charger and stuff. But, the price on this is going to be $65. You don't want to spend $65. You want something a little less expensive, and you don't care about the magnetic charging. Or like if I'm carrying it in my truck, I don't want to have to carry one of those magnetic chargers because if I lose it, I'm screwed. But a micro USB charger, we've got those all over the place. I do wish they would update to USB-C, but, I still have these in my truck. I have them around the house. They're easy to pick up at any gas station you stop at. So if you ever lose one, it's an easy pickup to find. And at $40, you get nearly the same quality. You get the same little cool bend in the clip there, so you can put it in your pocket, on your belt, or hang it off your hat for a headlamp. And you get it for a nice discount there. It's $39.99, and you get an extra 5% off when you apply the coupon, and that shows up at checkout. All right. Moving forward, Master Magnetics Bendable Magnet Pickup Tool. I don't know anything about these, but they've got a pretty decent review system on them, and I'm a huge fan of magnetic tools. I was browsing through looking for deals, and I ran across this, and they sell it in a 1-pack for $6.39. I'm like, that's not a deal. I look over here, see the 2-pack, and it's $2 more. So that brings it down to a price of $4.35 each with free shipping. That's a good find. That's a good deal right there. So if you're looking, maybe split it with a friend or something like that, or just have a backup. $869 for 2 bendable magnetic pickups. That's a good deal right there. All right, Hart's got a couple rollback prices on some items. They got a 2-in-1 nail set. You know what? I'll be honest. Maybe I'm just completely out of the loop, but I've never seen a double nail set like this. That is pretty clever. I like that, and it's on sale for $7.58. And they also have their 10-inch nail puller with Strike Zone, fully forged, for on sale down from $12 to $10.74. All right. Also over at Walmart, this is going to be highly, 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 your mileage may vary. This is the Hyper Tough 1.5 peak horsepower wet dry vac. All right. It's normally $25. Some stores have this on sale for $5. Limited stock. I'm looking in the Vegas area. Everything else in the Vegas area is sold out. One store's got it for $5. You're going to have to move fast on this if you think you're going to get it. All right. Last deal we got here for you today. Now, this is going to be, again, a lot of mileage may vary kind of thing. So let's jump into it, though. It's time for the Harbor Freight parking lot sale. That's not in a parking lot, and that's not really a parking lot sale. So here's the deal. Harbor Freight canceled their parking lot sale due to coronavirus. And they're not having any of these giant big sales because they don't want people to rush into the store and have throngs of people and have everyone get infected with COVID. We get it, all right? But I stumbled in my latest Harbor Freight, or my local Harbor Freight, and I find this. Tell me that doesn't look like a parking lot sale waiting to happen, especially for those of you who have a Harbor Freight in your area where they're not allowed to do the parking lot sale outside. Well, I looked around. We got 3 of the U.S. General carts. Now, the yellow one did have little dings here on the side where it was bent over, but the other ones didn't seem to be, terribly damaged or anything. They just open box, not sure what's going on. They're marked down to $239. And then I looked around some more. We got the whole merch table here, a lot of Bauer stuff. We got some welders and whatnot. We got, of course, nailers. They always have refurbed nailers coming back from the factory. We got a Hercules circ saw. What else we got here? We got an airbrush over there, pancake compressor. It's going to be varied store by store. We got the Vulcan 215 Migmax. Man, I really wanted this thing, but even at $536, currently out of the Bears budget. We got the Bauer blower. I'm a real fan of this blower. I hate to say it, but that little nozzle they put in, that little reducer, really ups the felt CFM on it. It makes it act almost as good as the 40-volt blower that I've had. Anyway, and then I found this, the Earthquake XT 12-volt ratcheting wrench. And I know I've been iffy about these. I'm like, I don't know if I should get one. How really useful are they? I decided, I was looking at this thing. Normally, they're $129. Everyone I know who has one says that they love it. They swear by it. The only downside is there's only so many tools in the 12-volt line. But there is that buffer I've been wanting to get. So I'm thinking, I don't know, should I do it? I looked at the price. It's $96. So anyway, I bided my time, caught the manager's eye, and decided to have a chat with him. And I asked him, like, hey, are there going to be any... I realize it's not a parking lot sale. Looks like a parking lot sale. He's like, no, we're not allowed to do any parking lot sales, but corporate did send us these to get rid of. And he's like, I'm not really sure about, he's like, I know some of the pricing on this is wrong. He's like, I looked at some of it, and it's clearly priced at, or even some cases above current retail or sale prices. He's like, I know, he's like, you're probably asking about, like, is there going to be any deals, like half off or any of that stuff? He says, we don't have any of that right now. He said, but let me know what ones you're interested in. And I talked to him about a few items. He said he'd do 20% off of this one. And I'm like, you know what? I got to do that. It was marked down to $96. He did 20% off of that. $77 for the Earthquake XT. I had to do it. So we'll have a review on that coming up sometime here in the future. Anyway, so what I suggest is go and check out your local Harbor Freight. Check the ones that usually have good selections for the refurbished or the open box stuff that comes back from corporate, because they're the ones most likely to also have these as well. This by no means can be done from corporate. This is not being advertised. This is, as stealth as it gets. So if you can find it, let me know. If there's ones in your areas, this was the Bozeman store here in Montana. So if you're in the Bozeman area and you're looking for one, run over there and take a look. Tell them or maybe don't tell them the bears hate you. You might have better luck. Anyway, that's all the deals and steals the bear has for you today. If you think I missed out on any of them, go over to the Facebook page and post them there. Also, we're trying to get some stuff ramped up on the Reddit group where that's picking up as well. Links to all this stuff is down below. And also, we've got a Discord server going now. Be sure to check that out as well. You can find us there. You don't have to be on all three. Some people get wigged out thinking you got to do all three of them. You don't. Just pick one. Stick with this one. I don't care. Do whatever you like. Anyway, that's all the bear has time for today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, come on, say it with me. Shine on.